Hello, everybody. My name's Jason Malz. Welcome here to the fifth day of training camp as we get set for the opening night of the Wichita Thunder's 25th anniversary season. And we're talking with head coach Malcolm Cameron. Coach, thanks for joining me here today. Talk a little bit about your off season and what you did while you were getting ready for the season.
Well, first thing I did was, I take a look at the returning players, the asset pool that we had from last season. Evaluate them, look at them and their skill attributes, personal attributes, things like that, to see whether they're a good fit. And I wanted to bring them back. Once I evaluated that, we made some contract offers to some returning players, and we hit the open market, looking for players from really all over. Canadian University, Major Junior Hockey, NCAA, free agents, guys coming off expired AHL, NHL deals, and to see what talent pool was out there, and then you start knocking them down one at a time. And obviously we went after the Ottawa affiliation within the week that I took the job, and we worked for a couple of weeks to get that done. Even though it was announced in July, we actually had a verbal agreement with them back in the middle of June. So once that got in place, you're able to knock some doors down in terms of recruiting. Whenever you have an affiliation, it seems to perk the ears up of agents and players, because they know they're going to have a dedicated set of eyes on them all the time. And that's really what young players want. The ECHL is a development league. It's not a destination league. And once you can establish that affiliation and that you're a destination for players looking to move up, and you can get those call-ups, it's going to make your program sustainable.
What do you notice so far through the first couple of days of camp that you've been here? You got the guys finally on the ice.
Well, I mean, right now we've only got 14 of our contracts here, so it's hard to tell. There's a number of tryout guys that are trying to catch the eye to bump somebody out of a job, as well as if they do get sent down, the opportunity to impress for a call-up. So I think the work ethic's been really good. I think the try and the compete has been very good. Guys seem to be learning the systems and asking questions. They're good students. They're certainly, very receptive to a lot of new ideas that I'm throwing forward. So I think there's good potential.
Anything that you've been working on that you'd like to highlight?
Well, we're trying to get our systems package together, and it takes a lot of reps to do that. It's going to be a complete overhaul system from what they played last year, and a lot of new concepts. So it's not going to come overnight. I'm certainly not expecting it even to be polished within the first 10 games, but they're really receptive to it, and they seem to be having fun.
Head coach Malcolm Cameron, quick question for you in regards to the exhibition game coming up this Saturday. What are your expectations? What are you hoping to see from the guys in the locker room?
Well, a lot of it's going to depend on, who we dress, whether we get some additional guys coming down from the American Hockey League. So the biggest thing, I just want to see compete, and I want to see, some improvement from practice on the structure that we've built over the last 5 days. And really, that's what you're looking for, is just improvement day to day to day. And if you can get better, a little bit better each and every day, you get an opportunity to be successful.
Last question for you. Have you been keeping tabs on Ottawa's camp, and what are you hearing from them as opposed to, the type of players that might be coming down here?
Well, right now, you don't have a lot of contact with them, because they're trying to sort their roster out at the top, and we're the trickle-down effect guys. So once Ottawa solidifies, Binghamton will get solidified, and then they let you know who's coming and when they're coming. So I certainly don't call our contracted players during training camp, and I don't bug them to find out who's coming, because you just never know. There's a lot of hockey and a lot of days yet before rosters get finalized.
Sounds good. We'll catch up with you again soon.
Anytime.
That's head coach Malcolm Cameron here from training camp.